Oh, hey. It's been a while, hasn't it? Come on, let's go have a chat. I have a lot to tell you about. Welcome back. Rooms. I know I haven't uploaded or streamed to YouTube in quite a while, and, well, there's a pretty good reason for that. I've been doing stuff in real life, obviously, but also, I have a new game. Introducing the Backrooms VR! Okay, I know what you're gonna say. But Plushpocalypse, you already have a Backrooms game! Well, when I made that trailer, the game was actually called Backrooms The Back Door, and it was a demo that only had level 0. But now that it's been a while, the game obviously has more content, and now the game is in early access. And you might be wondering, what does early access mean? Well, it basically just means free later. I mean, it basically means the full game, but before it's done. And really quickly, let me just get something clear. Early access releases and demos are not the same. A demo is kind of like a free sample at a grocery store. It's only there to get you to buy the real shit. But an early access release is the full game, but before it's a full game. And people playing the game are kind of like playtesters. They give feedback, and that helps with the overall progress of the game to make future updates better. So now that the game is released, again, I can tell y'all all about the development process that went into making this game. Oh, and please, if you could, like the video, because this took a long fucking time. So, I'm not gonna lie, level 0 didn't change much from the past demo, I suppose, but there was a couple of things that I had to change in order to get it ready for the early access release. First, I got rid of the credits, because they're no longer needed. It's not the end of the game anymore. But, fun fact, they are actually still there, just chilling. I never actually deleted them, so they're just outside of the map. Very useful information. Oh, shit. And I got rid of the buzzing fluorescent light noises because they were awful, and I replaced them with these awesome tracks. Both of these songs, and almost every other song in the game, was made by this guy, Dapper Husky. I'll link his channel in the description because he has some fucking bangers, I'm not gonna lie. But to keep things clear, I did not pay him to make these songs. They were uploaded way before I started making this game. But I'm pretty sure they're in the public domain. However, if I'm wrong, and Dapper Husky, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. I can take the songs out of the game if you want me to, but I did credit you in the description of the game, so yeah. Please don't sue me. I also made all of the other alternate exits send you to the no data room. This room was made as a failsafe in case you try to exit to a level that doesn't exist yet. Because, yes, there are exits to levels that I haven't made yet. That's for story, or, you know, when I actually make the fucking levels. And that's about all that happened with level 0. Now, on to level 1. So, you know how I said not much changed with level 0? Yeah, well, that's kind of not the same with level 1. Actually, quite a few things changed with level 1, but not really significantly. It still looks the same as it did, but it's different in its own way, I suppose. Now, I'm not just going to be talking about level 1, I'm actually also going to be talking about its sub-level, but we'll get into that a little later. So first, I replaced the music that was in the game with some more of Dapper Husky's bangers. So as you can see, the new track is way better, but the elevator track is actually still the same because the song that I was going to replace it with was like twice as long, And that's just no, it's way too long. That's pretty much all I did to change floor 1, apart from fixing the Smiler AI a bit, and it still sucks in big fat fucking ass, so yeah, let's just move on to floor 2, I suppose. My asshole is bleeding! So for floor 2, I actually changed the maze layout a little bit. I did this because it was actually apparently impossible to get to the button puzzle area and multiple other areas, so I went ahead and tweaked the maze layout a bit, and it's much easier to navigate around now. The Megbase Alpha also got some changes, not too many cosmetic changes, but I did change the music. Of course, I love Undertale music, but I think this track fits just a little better. I also added this sub-level door. Cool, I guess. And this door is the only way to get into the BNTG Trading Hall. So some of you might be a little confused. What's the significance of this sub-level? To that I say a lot, actually. This level is one of the most important places in the game because of one little thing I added. Items. So, as you may have known, level 0 does have a bottle of almond water hidden inside of it somewhere. This can be used to spend a little bit more time in the level, as without it, you can only survive for about 10 minutes. I was also inspired by a game called Escape the Backrooms, made by this guy, Fancy, and in that game, you can take items across different levels. This is really useful for levels that don't have items, so you can go to a level that's stocked full of items, and go to another level, that doesn't have any. So I took that idea and built on it a little more, and that leads to the main shop of the game. There are many items you can buy, like almond water, Lucky Old Milk, by the way, that shit is so overpowered, and a couple more miscellaneous items. But wait, here's the kicker. You can also find these items in different levels, so you don't have to buy them. The more common items being found in safer levels, and the more uncommon items being found in more dangerous levels. You can choose to save them for a later use in the future, or you can take them back to the BNTG Trading Hall and sell them. And this is the main way to get currency in the game. The more rare the item, the more currency you'll get. Then you can use that currency to buy stuff that you actually want. So now, instead of a story game with multiple chapters or whatever, it's kind of just a open world, non-linear exploration, survival type game, where you go around different levels and find resources to survive in more levels, I guess. Some items benefit you, while others are there to just kind of sell, or will not benefit you and will actually make your experience much worse. Take Liquid Pain for an instance. If you sell it, you get 500 currency. If you use it, you die. There's clearly a big difference between the two. So yeah, there's a shop in the game now. Cool, I guess. Zestfest! I definitely did not take that from Slat. What the fuck are you talking about? So, level... Okay. So, level 2 is actually a new level that I wasn't working on when I released the original version of this game. So everything you see from now on is completely new, unseen content or whatever. There's not much to say about this level. There's 2 Smilers, but the AI is so ass that they kind of just stay around the beginning of the level and don't really mess with you that much. But on the not so very bright side, this level is very dark and very liminal feeling. You get glow sticks at the beginning of the level and you use those to see. And in order to find the exit, you have to follow the pipes. Not all of the walls have pipes on them, but the walls that lead down to the exit do. So this level is pretty easy to exit, but this is also the first level to introduce level keys. Now, I don't want to get into every little detail about the game, because if I did, then this video would be like an hour long, and my storage space would be crying for mercy. so I'll just leave some things for you guys to discover as well. On another note, the song for this level is actually really good too. It's the song you can hear in the background right now. There are only 2 exits to this level. One leads to level 3. You can find it by just following the pipes down to the little gate thing, and you can just go straight through. However, there is another exit. That leads to level 4. Level 4 is a considerably safer level. I'm not going to get into it right now, but in order to exit that level, you actually have to go off track and find 2 little golden keys in order to unlock the door. So yeah, that's about all for this level. It was kind of rushed a little bit, so it is marked for revamp. I was just trying to get something done. I made this level in about 3 days, so you gotta remember, I mean, like, this shit takes a while. And then I'll get into other reasonings later. But yeah, this stuff takes a very long time to do. Oh, hell no! I'm sorry, but I cannot show you level 3 right now. To be quite frank, this level sucks more ass than the Smiler AI, and that's saying something. I'm just gonna let y'all discover this yourselves because I can't look at this steaming pile of green stinky shit any longer. Okay, a level that actually took a very long time to make, and has a lot of thought put into it, unlike the last 2, actually. Right now, this level is currently the only level with items for you to collect. Level 1 does have almond water and energy bars, but you can't put them into your inventory. You can get them from the shopkeeper and just immediately use them. I'll probably change that at a later date, but I'll have to figure out some kind of limitation for it. Levels 2 and 3 will also most likely have resources for you to find once they get revamped. But they won't be as plentiful as the items that can be found in level 4. So the premise for level 4 is you spawn in the elevator used to escape level 3 in. And there's a button that leads straight to level 5. But oh no! The elevator is down! So you gotta go and fix it. I'm not gonna spoil how you do that, but you do. So, actually, at the time of writing this script, level 4 isn't done yet, so, my bad. Well, guys, that's gonna be about it for this video. If you want to play the game, then it is out, but fair warning, level 4 might not actually be out yet, so I'm not sure. I'll try and time everything correctly, but level 4 might not be done by the time I'm actually supposed to release the game. So, yeah, fuck you. I'll try and upload more videos like these, but they take a long time to edit, and even if it isn't technically real game development, I suppose, it still takes a very, very long time to make a game of this caliber. And my team actually hasn't been helping me work on this game. I don't know why, but like nobody wants to work on this game with me. I don't know. I guess they hate horror games or whatever. So yeah, pretty much everything you saw other than levels 0 and 1, I made. Oh, did I just get a system alert? So yeah, I made all of that myself, other than levels 0 and 1. So it takes extra long, actually. I'm probably going to take a little break from this game for a while to work on Undertale VR. We'll probably finish the Papyrus boss fight there, and then we'll start working on this game again. I kind of switch between working on games a lot, so if you're actually wondering what happened to that game I announced a while ago, Rooms Indoors VR, I was going to release it, but I wanted to get a simple, like, endless mode, I suppose, done before I did, so there was a little bit more gameplay to it. Because I decided 20 doors with no entities whatsoever was really boring. And I just never finished that, I suppose. So, yeah. Sorry, I guess. Anyway. Bye. So if you liked the video, you could go ahead and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, then what are you still doing here, dumbass? Also, YouTube says that you'll like this video on screen right now, so you could watch that too, I suppose. Bye.